Hi, in this video I'm going to share some footage recorded with my PhotoGear DOF adapter, the Nikkor 55mm lens f1.2 and adapter to connect the Nikkor lens to the PhotoGear DOF adapter. This is my setup for a tabletop filming. My Sony camera has been set aside and now I'm trying out my DOF adapter and my smartphone. I'm using a Samsung Note 20 Ultra smartphone. I have powered on Filmic Pro, and after having focused the camera on me by adjusting the aperture and the focal distance, I've got my face to be in full focus. I'm going to show you some sample footage recorded with this setup of my face while talking to the camera, that is as a talking head video. Hope you like it. This is my tabletop setup of the DOF adapter. At the base is a small rig tripod. You can see that it is well spread out, and in the center of it I've got a small rig mini tripod attached to the base through an extension. This is an extra component which one has to buy. Then here on top of it is the quick release clamp of the small rig tripod. This is a 15mm rail system, and the 15mm rail system has got a quick camera plate. The 1/4 inch screw of the QR plate has been threaded into the bottom screw of the lens holder so that the lens is in the same axis as the 15mm rail. There is no diversion, and the camera is pointing right at my face. You can see the opening of the aperture, which is f2.8. My face is in focus when the camera is at about an arm's length from me. I'm recording some sample footage with the DOF adapter in a sitting posture in my studio. So I am sitting at a distance of 4 feet from the plane of the DOF adapter, and my face, as you can see, is in full focus. The lens is at the level of my forehead. This is a 55mm lens which I am using, and so my face is of the same dimension as would be visible to a normal human eye. You can see that my face is in focus. I am wearing glasses. I have got a shallow depth of field of f2 set on the manual lens. To contrast the focus of my face, you can see my wife behind me. Her face is not in focus, and she's holding my spectacle case. The spectacle case behind me, that is also out of focus. So this is the test of the efficacy of the DOF adapter, and this particular lens which I am using, that is a Nikkor 55mm f1.2 lens. It's a vintage lens, and I've attached it to my DOF adapter through Nikon to Sony mount adapter, and the DOF adapter has been threaded into the 17mm thread of my Dream Grip Evolution Pro, and the Dream Grip Evolution Pro has been mounted to a tabletop tripod. This is footage recorded with the DOF adapter when I'm sitting at a distance of about 2.5 meters from the camera. It's not so zoomed in. We're able to see more of my background, whereas if I come closer to the camera, my face is zoomed in. To understand what one is getting out of a DOF adapter, I'm now recording this sample footage with the DOF adapter removed from the Samsung Note 20 Ultra. I recorded this segment with this setup here. Same thing, the distance between me over here and the camera is about an arm and a half lengths away. The only difference is that the DOF adapter and the attached lens has been removed and kept aside, and I recorded this with just the central lens of the Samsung Note 20 Ultra, which has got a focal length of 13 millimeter and a field of view of 120 degrees. You can zoom in, but the disadvantage, even if you zoom in, is that, as you've seen in the sample footage, the background will also be in focus, thus distracting the viewer to the background if there is a background available. Whereas with the DOF adapter, the attention of the viewer is entirely focused on the face. As you've seen in the sample footage earlier, the background is blurred. And you can see the background behind me. As you know, the focal length of a Samsung Note 20 Ultra is 13 millimeter, and you're able to see a wide, huge background. You can zoom in, and I'm going to zoom in now. So this is the zoomed in effect. My head is zoomed in, and you're able to see some amount of background behind me, but the background is also in focus. If I move my head to one side, you can see that the paintings on the wall, one by Leonardo da Vinci and another by Monet, are also in focus. This is my face, it's also in focus. What the DOF adapter does is that it crops in on the image, and of course it will blur the image behind me. That's the advantage of a DOF adapter. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to receive all notifications. I'll see you in further videos with outdoor footage shot with this DOF adapter and the same lens. Cheers till then.